Hello, welcome back to another Let's Draw with me, Nikki, in Nikki's Journey to Mastery. Today we are doing another draw that's in your style, this time for Helga from Instagram. Let's jump into it. So, as you can see, I don't have the entire recording of this. We're actually starting in the middle of like the refined sketch phase. That's because I forgot to hit record when I started the stream. As I was mentioning in I think the last video, I don't know, gotten into this bad habit of forgetting to press record. Part of the problem is I don't like to record the getting started screen of my stream. I usually wait till I like officially start the stream, start chatting, and then I'm about to start drawing and then hit record. But unfortunately I started forgetting to hit record. I was doing really well for like months. I haven't forgotten to record, and then all of a sudden I started forgetting, and I don't know why. So I decided to just hit record as soon as I start streaming. I've been able to remember to record since this drawing. I'm working on a new one right now and I haven't forgotten to record yet. I don't have any wood to knock on. But yeah, so I'm sorry we missed the coming up with a sketch of this one, but it was pretty straightforward. I found a couple references online. First of all, I was using Helga's reference, of course, for the characters' main features. And then I just found a random anime girl with a cat, and I liked the pose, so that's what I used for this, and I cropped it in. But yeah, this piece was actually really fun to do because I was actually really looking forward to doing the fur of the cat. Like looking forward to it and also dreading because on the one hand I had an idea of what I wanted to do to get the fur look, but I was also not sure if it would actually work. But when I got to it, it was actually really easy, really straightforward, and it was a lot of fun. So actually it's like the most realistic looking part of this whole thing. I guess the skin, the face was actually pretty good too. But you'll see once we get to it. I think it's almost uncanny valley with these anime eyes. It was a little bit, I don't know if I'm 100% happy with it, but a lot of people liked it on Instagram, so I guess it's okay. But this character was super cute. I liked the design. I always like girls with these cat ears. I always think it's very cute. And that's one thing that the way I did the cat ears, I'm not 100% happy with it because it looks like completely plush. It looks like a plush ears, not really like real cat ears. I think I did too much of the fur effect with the ears. So if I were to change something, I would have changed how I went about doing the cat ears. I'm not sure like what I would have done differently exactly, but definitely not that. But that being said, it's still pretty cute, and it just doesn't like blend in well with the picture, but it's cute. It's cute. The pink of the hair, I had a little trouble getting the pink that was in Helga's actual piece. Hers was a lot less saturated, but I decided to go with a brighter pink, and when I actually got to painting it, it was even brighter pink by the time it was done. Like if you look at the pink it starts off with, it's a lot more muted than the final piece. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it's just the screen I'm looking at. I don't know. But I had a lot of fun painting the face and the lips. Oh, the lips came out really cute too. The nose, I always start with the nose because it's the most satisfying in the beginning when you're doing the face, because it just pops off the face. You just have this little bump on the face, and then you start to build the other features in, and it's really cool. But I liked the rendering of the body as well. It wasn't too bad. The chest area was a little tricky for me. I'm not sure I pulled it off well, but it's readable. You can read it as like, collarbones, cleavage, things like that. So it worked. I like how the hands came out. At first I was like getting like confused with the overlapping of everything and figuring out what finger is where. Like I had this giant empty space of like skin in the middle, you can kind of see it. And then I was like, oh wait, I think there's supposed to be a finger there, and I had to go back and like decide where the finger would be, and eventually I got it to look decent, to look okay. But I loved the being able to like keep the fingers really simple. Like it's like a cross between the anime and more realistic render that I do. I kept the simplicity of the design of the fingers, of the nose, the shape of the eyes, you know, very anime like, but it's like fully rendered, you know, it's 3D. So I actually really liked it, with the exception of the uncanniness of the face a little bit, which I'm still not sure how I would have like lessened. I'm thinking maybe I gave it too much detail. I'm not sure. What do you think? Maybe I should have like not done so much around the eyes, or maybe it needed to be more accentuated. I don't know. I'm really not sure what I could have done differently so that it could look more pleasing, you know, and less uncanny. I was really happy, even though it has this uncanny feeling. I still liked the actual technical render of it, like the feel of the shapes. The shapes feel rounded and they feel sculpted, you know. I liked it. I liked that. So I felt like, even though it didn't really work well with the, I guess, the theme of the piece being an anime girl, it still worked, I think. All right, and now we're moving into Procreate, where I'm doing the hair, and this is also where I did the fur, because the same brush that I used to do hair is what makes doing the fur really easy. It's this hair brush, but you use the smudge tool. So you can see at the top there, the smudge tool is selected, and it makes painting the hair very, very much simpler, I should say. You kind of have to be careful how you use it, or it doesn't work. And you do have to add like strands of hairs to kind of break up the forms a little bit, at least in some areas. So you do kind of have to push and pull the colors until you get something that works. Otherwise it just looks like a plasticky blob. You know, it doesn't look like hair. So, but yeah, I did struggle a little bit for a while with the hair. I don't like to do too dark of shadows, for the reason that I had the trouble with this one. The dark shadows that I had were all over the place, and I felt like I wasn't working them in well enough. I think by the time I got to the end, it was okay. It worked, but I ended up losing a lot of the original pink that I had of her hair, which I wanted to be the dominant color, and it ended up being a little bit overshadowed by the shadows. So I'm not exactly sure. I guess maybe just pushing the shadows back a little bit would help next time. Yeah, the problem as well was I kind of felt like I was having this problem, but I wasn't really thinking of the solution of, okay, let's pull back, let's dial back the shadows. I did kind of do that. I dialed back the shadows a little bit, but I didn't dial back enough. In my opinion, I think I could have done a little bit more. But that being said, the hair came out pretty good. And then on the cat, we started to have some fun. As soon as I realized like doing the fur was pretty straightforward, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. I did struggle a little bit with incorporating shadows with the method that I was doing with the fur. Like it was looking dirty, or like stripes in some places. I didn't want too much going on the face, so I kept it pretty light, just pink nose and, you know, simple lines. I wanted it to, you know, feel kind of cartoony, not too realistic. I made like little pink tones to the paws, which I thought was super cute. And once I started figuring out how I wanted to do the shadows, it was pretty straightforward from there. I thought it came up really, really fun. I did forget a few places. I forgot the tuft of hair on top of the head and right underneath the chin next to the hand. I forgot those two places. But overall, it came out pretty nice. Yeah, so this was a fun piece. I'm really happy to get a chance to do all these draw this in your styles. I'm getting faster with them and getting more comfortable with like coming up with cool poses or reinterpreting someone's art piece in my style. It's really fun to do, and also, you know, it helps me to become more a part of the communities, the different communities out there, you know. So I enjoy doing them. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button for me. Really helps out the videos when it comes to the algorithm. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, or if I said anything that was interesting to you that you want to talk about. If you're interested in seeing me paint in real time, check me out on Twitch. My link will be in the description down below. And if you want to see this image up close and personal, check out my Instagram. You can follow me there. I post my work there every time I complete a new piece. So you can follow me there, you can follow me on Twitch, and you can follow me here. And feel free to subscribe if you like these videos. I will see you next time. Have an awesome day or night or evening, whatever it is. Bye!